Introduce yourself to a few thousand people.
Hi everyone, I'm Swaantje.
Just come forward a bit.
Sorry, yeah. Cool, yeah, hi.
Half a step forward, thank you.
Like this?
Brilliant. Really very interesting panel discussion. Go on, I know it's difficult, but summarise that last hour, and especially your talk, please. Go.
Wow, okay. So I think the panel discussion was trying to basically summarize what regenerative means and what it could mean for peat soils specifically. And I was really trying to bring the perspective of what retailers should and could do to support that transition to sustainable peat management, and basically calling on a better understanding of where there is peat in their supply chains, finding the opportunities where it can be managed more sustainably.
Yep.
The second point was around better collaboration among retailers, and sort of commonly defining incentive systems for their suppliers. And the third point was about more diverse choices of proteins for consumers. Yeah.
So thank you. I'm always very positive that the fact that the World Wildlife Fund is so involved with the sector of agriculture and food, not only in the UK, internationally. Why? Why are you so involved with this sector?
Yeah. So the food sector is obviously it's hugely important to the UK, but to all humans in the world.
Yeah.
But it occupies like 70% of land in the UK, so we'd be stupid not to engage with it. Because on the one hand, I think there's a symbiotic relationship between food production and the environment. On the one hand, we need a healthy environment to produce food, but at the same time, the food system also has a huge impact on the environment, and I think it's about reinstating that balance and turning agriculture from a driver of biodiversity loss and climate change to a positive in that equation.
And talking of positive, where I think you're very good, you and your colleagues, sometimes it can be accused, especially of agriculture, of being very siloed in the UK, and you're connected in so many different areas in the UK and internationally. So to have this collaboration, so on that side, how can we collaborate more with yourselves? What more can this sector of agriculture, fresh food, fresh produce do to collaborate more with you and your colleagues?
Yeah, I think it's a good question, and really I think it's about finding those synergies between policy and businesses and growers and just communities as well, because at the end of the day I think we all need to pull a little bit more into the same direction, and if, for instance, we can use business voices to influence policy very effectively, then businesses should step up to the plate and demand those policy changes needed. And it's the same the other way around, right? Policy also needs to provide the conditions in which growers can thrive and provide those ecosystem services as well.
And Fenland SOIL, this is the second conference, first conference was in 2023. The fact that we've got the likes of yourself here, and we had a major minister on, as you saw, this conference is definitely helping. With you being involved with this sector and the likes of Fenland SOIL's being instigated and going well, what does success look like for you? But let's go for this big word of collaboration between the likes of yourself and the sector of agriculture and fresh produce. What would success look like for you 5 years, 10 years out?
I think what would be really successful is if organizations like Fenland SOIL, have this fantastic network of farmers and can bring the deep knowledge, the local knowledge, and basically institutionalize that and use that to create the solutions that we need, those localized solutions. And if we can bundle those voices and make, for instance, policy and business listen to that, I think that would be what success would look like for me.
Brilliant. Well done. Thank you very much. Go have a coffee. Thank you.
Cheers.